daughters know what they might face in marriage. No income, no marriage. All mothers should create the awareness to avoid this kind of pains in marriage. The night was silent, but inside her chest storms were raging. She sat at the edge of the bed, her hands trembling as she held her son close. The boy looked into her eyes and asked softly, "Mama, why are you crying again?" She quickly wiped her face and said, "I'm not crying, my son. It's just dust in my eyes." But he knew. Even a child could tell the difference between dust and heartbreak. Her husband had just walked out again. His anger was like fire. He shouted. He cursed. He raised his hand and left her with a swollen face. And then silence. The kind of silence that cuts deeper than words. For 3 days he would not speak to her. For 3 days he would not eat her food. For 3 days he would not drop a single coin for the children's feeding. She wanted to scream, but instead she found herself whispering, "Please, I'm sorry." Sorry for what? She didn't even know. But she had to beg, because if she didn't, her children would go to bed hungry. This is not love. This is prison. Her husband knew her weakness, dependence. He knew that as long as she had no income, he controlled her very breath. So he would stretch his malice like rubber, sometimes a week, sometimes a month. She would cook with the little she had, but when it finished, she would cry. The children would look at her with empty plates, their eyes asking questions their mouths could not. She would bite her lips and whisper, "Don't worry, children. Papa will bring money tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. And then the humiliation would begin. She would kneel before him, her voice breaking, "My husband, please. The children need food." And he would smirk, pretend not to hear, or drop a little money with insults attached. "Take it. But you are useless. Without me, you are nothing. Tell me, is this marriage or is this slavery?" Many women live like this every single day. Behind their makeup, behind their smiles at church, behind their wedding rings, lies a story of survival, not joy. Parents, let me speak to you. When you see your daughter after 3 months of marriage, she may look fine. She may even laugh loudly when you call. And when you ask, "My daughter, how is marriage?" she will smile and say, "We are fine, Mama. We are fine, Papa." But do you know the truth? Many daughters are bleeding behind closed doors. Some are being hit. Some are being cheated on. Some are being silenced with money. But they will never tell you because they don't want you to worry. They don't want you to hate their husband. They don't want to destroy the picture-perfect marriage you think they have. One daughter once told her mother, "Mama, I didn't tell you because you already borrowed money for my wedding. If I come back now, how will you feel? How will people laugh at you?" So they endure, and the endurance slowly eats them alive. Some end up with depression. Some end up with high blood pressure. Some end up in the grave, all because of silence. Listen, mothers, I cannot force you to stop sending your daughters into marriage without income. I cannot stand at the church gate and say, "Don't marry her off yet. She has no job." But here is what I can do. I can shout. I can warn. I can remind you until the truth pierces your heart. Many mothers are already waking up. They write to me. They tell me, "This message has changed me. Before my daughter marries, I will make sure she can stand. I will give her a business. I will teach her a skill. I will help her earn her own money." Because here is the bitter truth. Love alone does not sustain marriage. When the rent is due, love hides. When children are hungry, love loses its voice. When sickness comes and there is no money for treatment, love becomes weak. Mothers, establish your daughters. Don't just train your sons for greatness. Train your girls too, because marriage without income is a trap. A girl with income speaks differently. A girl with income stands differently. A girl with income does not beg to be respected. Her dignity speaks for her. To every young woman listening to me, hear this well. Marriage is not an escape from poverty. If you go in empty, you will be caged. If you go in without income, you may find yourself begging in places where you should have been honored. So I say it boldly, no income, no marriage. Do not allow poverty to silence you in your husband's house. Do not allow dependence to become your chain. Because many wives today are regretting, they are wishing someone had told them earlier. They are wishing they had built themselves before saying yes. Some are depressed. Some are living like shadows of themselves. Some are in their graves, not because of sickness, but because of stress, because of heartbreak, because of a man they depended on. Daughters, I am warning you. Mothers, I am begging you. Establish your daughters before you release them into marriage. Let the song echo in every home. Let the message travel across nations. No income, no marriage. Say it in your homes. Say it in your churches. Say it until it becomes a law in your family, because if you don't, the tears of your daughters may come too late.